My name is Imran. I'm not a criminal. I'm not violent. I've never raised my voice in an office meeting. But this is the story of how I destroyed a man's life. Without breaking a single law. And before you judge me, let me tell you what he did first. For 8 years, I worked at a logistics company in Lahore. It wasn't glamorous. No glass towers. No fancy titles. Just containers, customs documents, late-night calls, and constant pressure. But I gave that job everything. I came in before everyone else. I stayed after everyone left. When shipments got stuck, I fixed them. When clients were angry, I calmed them. When new hires joined, I trained them. The owner's name was Khalid. In meetings, he'd clap my shoulder and call me, son. He'd tell people, this company runs because of him. I believed him. I thought loyalty meant something. Then came Bilal. Bilal was fresh. No experience. No understanding of logistics. But he smiled a lot and asked questions. Khalid told me to mentor him. So I did. I taught him everything. How invoices actually work. Which customs officers delay files. How to calm an angry client at 11 p.m. I even stayed late to help him prepare reports. Reports that later made him look impressive. What I didn't know was one detail. Bilal wasn't just an employee. He was Khalid's nephew. The day I was fired was a Friday. HR called me in after lunch. Khalid wasn't there. That should have been my first clue. They smiled too much, used words like restructuring and alignment. Then they said it. Today will be your last working day. No warning, no performance issues, no severance. Just a cardboard box and a security guard watching me pack like I might steal a stapler. As I walked out, I saw Bilal sitting at my desk. My desk. He didn't look at me. The next 3 months were the worst of my life. Rent overdue. Electricity cut once. My mother skipped her medicine because we couldn't afford it. I sent out resumes. I followed up. I waited. Meanwhile, on LinkedIn, Khalid was posting about ethics, Islamic values, and family culture. I muted him. Then something unexpected happened. An old client emailed me. He was confused about a delayed shipment and didn't realize I no longer worked there. I replied politely, explained the situation, and wished him well. He responded with one sentence. That explains a lot. Things have been very messy since you left. That sentence stayed in my head. Messy how? I didn't plan revenge that day. I just listened. Over the next few weeks, other clients reached out. Complaints, confusion, delays that never used to happen. One client accidentally attached an invoice he received from the company. I noticed something small. The numbers didn't match what they used to. Not wrong enough to scream fraud, but wrong enough to whisper it. That's when I stopped being angry and started being patient. I began documenting everything. Emails, invoices, payment instructions. I noticed payments being rerouted. Customs values adjusted slightly downward. A second bank account appearing on newer documents. I didn't confront anyone. I didn't warn anyone. I found a new job instead. Because I knew one thing. If this ever came out, I needed to look clean. For 6 months, I lived a double life. By day, a normal employee at a new company. By night, an archivist of Khalid's corruption. I learned how audits work. How whistleblower reports are filed. Who regulates logistics firms. I didn't exaggerate. I didn't add opinions. I let documents speak. Then one night, after checking everything 3 times, I sent one email. Not to social media, not to rivals, to the Federal Board of Revenue. Attached, transaction trails, altered invoices, correspondence proving intent. I sent a second, shorter email to 2 major clients, anonymous, factual, quiet. Then I deleted the drafts. And I waited. Nothing happened for weeks, then months. I almost thought it failed. Until I heard a rumor. Accounts frozen, auditors in the office, customs refusing clearance, clients pulling out, silently. No dramatic arrests, no viral videos, just slow suffocation. Bilal called me one evening. His voice was shaking. Brother, did you know this was happening? I paused. Yes, I said. For a long time, he didn't accuse me. He just hung up. The company didn't collapse overnight. It bled. Employees left. Vendors stopped answering calls. The office downsized. then moved, then disappeared. Khalid sold his car, then his house. The man who once fired me without even showing his face now couldn't look anyone in the eye. I never contacted him. I didn't need to. Revenge doesn't always require confrontation. Sometimes it only requires accuracy. People ask me if I feel guilty. I don't. Because I didn't lie. I didn't steal. I didn't destroy anything that wasn't already rotten. All I did was stop protecting him. Today, I earn less than I used to back then. But I sleep better. My mother takes her medicine on time. My phone rings without fear. And sometimes, when I pass by an empty office building, I remember something important. Power feels permanent until the wrong person learns the truth. Because the most dangerous kind of revenge is patience with proof.